Okay, so here, as promised, is the video blog, the video version of stuff that I've already written about. Well, the main thing is that we have, in effect in Latvia, flat rate internet and telephony. If you get a new DSL line or switch your old DSL line over to the new contract terms, you can call anybody on the Telecom network anywhere in Latvia and talk to your heart's content. Of course, this model we've seen in other countries, in the US, in Britain, and elsewhere. It's nothing new, but it is a pretty radical step for Telecom and a pretty clear sign that Telecom is pushing everybody to get onto the DSL high-speed broadband network so that it at some point can then tempt the user with value-added features such as television, maybe interactive games, and that sort of thing. Of course, eventually Telecom has to realize that, and probably has realized that people would use Skype and other kinds of low-cost or no-cost calling methods, so why join them rather than try to beat them and offer at least low-cost or no-cost calling within Latvia. The other thing I mentioned was the Bita story. I still think it's true. However, the whole process of discussing the possible sale of Bita to Telecom is obviously going on behind several sets of closed doors. So don't ask me how I know about this. I'm not even sure I 100% know about it, but it seems very logical. Well, that's about it. The only other new thing is that I was at a breakfast with Māris Ozoliņš, the new head of Telecom technology. My first guess is that after about 3 or 4 weeks on the job, he has started putting Humpty Dumpty, that being Microlink, back together again, and will integrate Telecom technologies into the broader offering of business process outsourcing, of application services and that sort of thing for the business community. It's high time for that because we're going to see mobile operators probably launching in the case of Bita and relaunching in the case of LMT and possibly Tele2. Their business services. Now, Tele2, in a story that I'm going to have in the newspaper, Dienas Business, in the next few days, is saying that it's gotten quite a few corporate customers as a result of its recent campaign and as a result of its recent focusing of efforts on that market. There are some pretty big-name Latvian companies among them. I'll leave you to read the newspaper, those of you who read Latvian, but I can say that Latfood and Valmieras stiklu šķiedru fabrika, the Valmiera glass fiber factory, and the pharmacy chain Mēnes Aptieka are among them, as is Siemens Latvia, and indeed the entire Siemens operation in the Baltic states seems to be ready to sign a deal with Tele2, but not Tele2 Latvia, probably the big Tele2 parent company in Sweden, and that's a pretty significant customer gain for Tele2, I think. So we'll just see how that situation develops, and that's about it for now. I'm not going to edit this, I'm just going to toss it on YouTube and let